Okay, this is a video in response to question 2 of the evaluations, which is how effective is the combination of your main and ancillary products? So, I will begin by discussing the poster, magazine and trailer, but moreover the specific font, which is Curse Casual, and it was downloaded in my font research. So that has been brought back from 2 months ago to now and involved within the final products of all 3 of my products. And for my poster, I use the same font. For my magazine, it's occurring again. And then throughout my trailer, in the intertitles, you can see it. So that really gives you a sense of continuity within my products and how all 3 have worked together, because by keeping that continuity, the audience is constantly reminded that that font is specific to the genre that I've made my trailer, poster, magazine in. And moreover, that is the colour scheme used with that type of font. Now, the main 3 colours was white, red and yellow, purely because all 3 of them are quite vibrant, colourful, energetic, and that's exactly what I researched in my textual analysis about the genre of comedy. And for example, you can see in my poster that red and white has been used. In my magazine, red and white has also been used. And for the trailer, red and white has also been used. So you can see that all 3 of them have deliberately been designed that way to reinforce the continuity of the font itself, which personally I think is very effective. Now, moving on, the images, so to say, are very vital. You can see in my poster the characters within the image remain the same throughout the magazine and the trailer. All 4 of them keep their character types, same facial expressions to again reinforce continuity, and also the costume they're wearing. Now, back in my costume research, I deliberately designed the costumes that way because each of them had their own characteristics. For example, the red of Liam suggested he was very colourful but quite plain, idiotic. The tie, the glasses of Jake, or as his character's called, Cedric, is very formal, very intelligent, and etc. So the costume remains the same in the poster and magazine image because, again, it's all about continuity, it's all about 3 products working together to create the package which relates back to the brief and is exactly what I wanted to create and exactly how I wanted it to turn out. For the trailer, the costumes stay the same, vary a bit because the trailer needs to have that kind of distinction between different scenes, different time periods. But another specific part of the image, from the poster to trailer, is the car. Now, the mise en scène, so to speak. You can see that the car appears in the trailer a lot and also on the poster. It doesn't involve in the magazine because you can't fit a car in the studio, but nonetheless it wasn't going to be needed anyway. Basically, the car had significance of travel and also related to that name, road trip, and that occurs constantly. Road trip, road trip, road trip. And the reason it appears in my 3 products is because it's the name of the product. The audience needs to be reminded exactly what it is and what's being advertised and what they're seeing and what they want to see, basically. And just another little feature, the alcohol as well. The alcohol is very present in the trailer and on the poster, just because that is basically the basis of their stupidity. It has consequences and it's part of the storyline. Moving on, credit font. Again, only in the poster and trailer. and that was the universal font, which was the general convention of all film posters and also what's seen at the end of the trailer. So that was used because, again, it joins the two products together, it links them, and they're also used in white, same colour, relates back to the colour scheme. But moreover, within them credit fonts you have the logos, which are visible in the poster and trailer again. Again, the magazine's quite different because you don't need that type of stuff. What you need is the offers in the magazine. But with the logos of the poster and trailer, you can see that the same logos, they mean the same thing, they generate the same thing. The transparent effect is a common convention of all film trailers and all film posters from what I've researched. However, with a magazine, the only thing the magazine has that the poster and trailer doesn't is, well, the poster and trailer do have taglines. For example, the poster says, "When you're 18, what can't you do?" And also the trailer has the intertitles such as, "When you're 18, what can you do?" Blah blah blah. So, specifically talking about the magazine, the tagline, for example, if I just have a look, the taglines relate to the films, similar to the magazines I've researched. They have a relation to the magazine, and for example, it has the title again, "My 18th Road Trip," in the same font, except the cell line or tagline, "Follow the journey," which is the journey of a road trip. You know, it's very conventional. The new issue, travelling all over stores near you. Them specific words, travel and journey, all relate to a road trip, so that's deliberately been used to make the package more effective. Finally, overall, that is exactly what I wanted to do and why I find it effective, because all three products always have a continuity within their font, or the characters used, images, mise-en-scène, the general conventions. You can tell they're all related because of the same font, etc. But finally now, what I would do to improve, well, if this package was to go professional, I would need to think more broadly what could be used specifically as advertisement. And looking back on how the In-Betweeners was marketed, it was about the second post in my blog, you can see that billboards have been used, so I'd be thinking about stuff like that for the film poster. Also, public transport such as buses, put the film poster on there because then the general audience will see it and hopefully it'll grasp my target audience, which was 16 to 24-year-olds, people having the majority that's male. And then it follows the same advertising process as a professional film would anyway. For the magazine, put it in magazine shops, the most conventional place to find something like that, and that would make it a lot more effective. And for the trailer, advertisements in cinemas, and also just on the television, basically. So what you've got there is a professional package working exactly how all packages work, how they grasp their audience, and overall I feel I've succeeded in that. I don't see what I've done wrong that could affect the conventions I've followed of the packaging process. So overall, very happy, and that's it. Thank you.